Hey, what's up, everyone? Pasay Baller here. This is now the fifth game for today, January 24, 2024, NBA Game Day. This is a Western Conference battle between Portland Trail Blazers and Houston Rockets. And that one will actually start at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Approaching this game, Portland Trail Blazers, they got a record of 12 wins and 31 losses, while for Houston Rockets, they have a record of 20 wins and 22. We all know that we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you might want to reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger. Just check on the description of our videos and you would see the details right there. The spread that is given is -10, and that's actually given towards Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets, they would actually have the home court advantage on this. And in terms of momentum, though, this is a bit tough because both teams are coming off losses. Houston Rockets, they are coming off a loss. On their last 10 games, they have won 3. Now, for Portland Trail Blazers, they are coming off back-to-back losses. And for their last 10 games, same in the Houston Rockets, they have won 3. They have won 3. So, if I really have to pick, I'm gonna side with Houston Rockets because at least they're not on back-to-back losses. But really, they basically have the same kind of form approaching this game because they have just won 3 out of their last 10. Okay, in terms of fatigue, well, both teams are coming off rest. Is that right? Nah, I'm wrong. So it's actually Houston Rockets who would have the advantage in terms of fatigue because Portland Trail Blazers actually played last night, and they played well against OKC. They lost that game against OKC by 2 points, 109-111. And in terms of health and availability, starting with Portland Trail Blazers, 3 players are out: Sharp, Brown, and Robert Williams. So again, 3 are confirmed for Portland. Now for Houston, I see several players in their injury list. Starting with the one who is confirmed out, those would be Asen and Oladipo. And we got Bullock and Jalen Green, both listed as questionable or game time decision. So again, 2 players are confirmed out. A couple are listed as questionable. One of whom is Jalen Green, who is part of their starting unit or starting 5. So I got to say that it's Portland Trail Blazers who's got a slight advantage in terms of health and availability. Right, just like what I've been saying in my previous, videos, not much respect is being given to Portland Trail Blazers, and I understand why they're doing that because again, we just don't know what kind of Portland Trail Blazers team are we gonna see in each and every freaking night. Just take a look at the Blazers last night, right? They just lost by 2 points, and they nearly won that game. And I gotta admit, I am actually agreeing with Chauncey Billups. They called a timeout. The referees didn't see that, and of course there was a travel made by Brogdon. But then again, they called a timeout first. So again, not much respect is being given to Portland Trail Blazers. I don't know. Maybe it was an error, a pure error by the referee. But again, I gotta agree with Chauncey Billups with that particular situation towards the end part of the game. Just like what I said, you saw what Portland did last night. They nearly beat OKC Thunder, and mind you, OKC Thunder, they are the number 1 team in the Western Conference right now. So again, this Portland Trail Blazers squad, they have the talent, they have the size, they have a lot of bigs, they have a lot of 7-footers out there, and if ever they would be able to figure it out, man, this team would actually go up far. Now going up against Houston Rockets is a very good home team, and this is a perfect opportunity for them to get back into the winning column. Portland Trail Blazers, one of those teams which are struggling big time. So I'm looking at Houston Rockets to take advantage of this situation. They are at home. They are well rested. And again, Portland Trail Blazers, it wasn't easy for them going up against OKC Thunder. So I'm pretty sure that there would be some tired legs coming onto this game. But despite of that, I'm thinking that Portland Trail Blazers would be extra motivated with how they lost the game last night. Not much respect is being thrown at them. I'm pretty sure that Chauncey Billups would want to motivate and would want to talk to his teammates, for them to at least grab another win. And it hasn't been, that much when they actually won back to back, right? I guess that was last week when they actually won back to back. So I'm actually thinking that Portland Trail Blazers they would at least make this one close, and the plus 10 spread or minus 10 spread. I'm not actually comfortable with that because Houston Rockets, considering that they have four in IL, one of which is their starting five, Jalen Green, and we see Portland Trail Blazers. There's scorers out there: Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant, Scoot Henderson starting to become more comfortable. I'm siding with Portland Trail Blazers in here. Houston Rockets, they're not really known as a team who would actually beat you by blowout. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there are a lot of games where the Houston Rockets would actually lead by double digits, but oftentimes the other team would actually be able to come back because Houston Rockets, their bench is not that deep. Now considering, not only that, considering the fact that they have some players who are out and who are hurt, the minus 10 should be, for me, a bit big. So I'm going to side with Portland Trail Blazers with the plus 10. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm not even going to be surprised if I would see extra motivated Portland Trail Blazers out there. And, would be a close win or maybe even a straight out win. But again, maybe that's too much. So I'm gonna stick real. I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna stick to that Portland Trail Blazers plus 10. Again, that's Blazers plus 10. Peace out. That's I love. God bless.